And Ghost, let us know what you can hear, if volumes need to be changed, you know, the drill and all that, my dude. So.
All right, so I'm working on Mozu's right-hand wand. So I've traced out the wand. I started cutting it and then had to get ready. So I just traced it out onto paper using from my surface onto paper, and then from paper I projected it onto the wall and onto my poster board.
Nice.
Because I have an old projector that was a birthday gift, I think, a long time ago.
Nice.
Ugh. And I'm gonna be tracing it onto this.
Ooh.
That's just florist foam that I got from Michael's. You can get it from Joann's, anywhere that sells fake flowers, really. I like the green stuff better than the white stuff. It's sturdier.
Oh, good to know. I did not know that. There's so many foams out there. I never know which foam to ever get. Like, I've tried like the big like styrofoam foam, and like it's just such a pain.
Yeah, it is a big pain. But yeah, we've tried the white stuff. We've tried the green stuff. Green stuff it's harder. It doesn't crumble quite so easily.
Nice.
And I've got both top view and the side view printed out or drawn out so that I know what my dimensions are.
Very nice. Very nice.
And what are you going to be doing today?
I'm making her hat. And the hat's pretty straightforward. All you need is wire. A lot of wire. And this is the wire that I use. I'll go ahead and... This I got at Home Depot. It's just a multi-purpose wire. 200 feet. It was like $10 for a whole coil. I might need more than a coil. We'll see. This I actually got for Zenobia. I was going to make her tentacles out of a wire skeleton. And it didn't happen, so I just have a ton of wire. Hi! Hi, Ashley.
Imagine that would be heavy.
For a hat, you might want a little weight, though.
No, not for the hat.
Oh, for the tentacles. Yeah, that's kind of why it would... Though it'd be hollow. It'd be like a bird, bird wing. So that was kind of the idea. I imagine it was going to be lighter than filling it with batting, which is what I did. I mean, you saw it, like, it just kind of, there was no way to really prop it up. And that had wire in it, too, to give it a little bend, which was this wire. So, yeah, and I'm actually here, guys. You can actually follow along, and I was very excited. I'm going to fangirl for a second. I tweeted that out to Vinci, and Vinci totally retweeted it, and I was so excited.
Oh, man.
Oh, my title! Yeah, so that's the tutorial that I'm going to follow, and I'm just going to change our title real quick. Thanks, Ghost. Making Mozu. So I'm just going to be, basically, it's really straightforward. You just make a skeleton, and then you're going to add batting, which we'll be doing next week. So tonight's going to be all about that skeleton.
That looks like a really awesome tutorial.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and I love how simple it is. Let's play. Crafting. There we go. Okay, our title's fixed now. Yeah, we got some MC Frontalot in here. So, get comfortable. Yeah. Actually, Geek Faye can also tell you all about wands, too, because she made a beautiful wand, also. But... Okay. So, yeah.
Alright.
And all our supplies and stuff are in our YouTube channel, and I'm going to add it to our Twitch channel as well, so if you guys want to join in at any point making these, it should be pretty easy for you to do so.
I got lucky and ended up with a graph paper poster board. You can't see it on the stream because it's so light, but yes,
That's
reference
awesome.
live. Anytime I don't have to use a ruler is awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm so bad about it that I'll get paper that isn't paper if it has a grid on it. Like I'll just anything with grid. Hey Glab, your layout is wrong. Oh no! Why am I so bad at this all the time? Every time. Every
Didn't
time.
either. I'll host it next time. We'll see if I pass the test.
I don't at all, ever, at any time. For the
That's
record.
right. Geek Faye, I did see your wand. Was that your chopstick wand?
There we go. Eglob's always just coming in here telling me I'm wrong every time.
It's nice to have someone looking out for you. Because clearly I failed, also.
You're like, yeah, of course. Okay, I'm gonna take this off for a second to measure my head.
Oh, that isn't.
Shut up, Liam. Whatever.
Why is your webcam flipped?
Why is my webcam? Oh yeah, I don't know. Fuck.
Interesting. Oh well.
It is how it's gonna
Just
be.
don't say left or right. Just as long as you don't say left or right, it'll be fine.
I'm dyslexic, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, there you go. No problem.
Okay. Oh, great song. Okay, so this is my wire cutters. My poor brain.
And I'm just exactoing. Hopefully I don't cut myself. I've not been very careful lately. We've been frantic armor crunch time mode.
Nice. Also, hi everyone.
Hello. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
There we go.
Got the Zenobia shirt from a Pat.
I like that we switched Zenobia shirts each week. Is that just... Okay. So for this skeleton, you basically just scotch or painter's tape works really well. I couldn't find my painter's tape, but that's what I'm doing now, is just basically taping like a fiend.
Probably painter's tape or masking tape would be good. I imagine packing tape would be a pain, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything like that. I'd basically stick to a nice paper tape, I guess.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't wear purple often. I've got olive skin, but this lighting makes it look good.
So, and when you're doing this, you're gonna be sewing like batting all around this, so just keep that in mind if things don't look quite shapely or pointy. There's some pointing spots, but I'm gonna put batting over it. So.
Oh, dang it, I already screwed up. Tape! Luckily, I'm just doing paper right now.
I kind of like this tutorial because you kind of get right into it. Like, there's no real measuring involved. It's just, take wire and make a skeleton. A hat skeleton.
Just making a wireframe.
Which I've never done, so you're all in this with me.
Well, I did something like that for the Kador armor with paper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we built like a frame around a duct tape dummy.
Nice.
Oh man, you want to show that off?
Show it off.
So we're getting stuff ready for gluing, painting, and coating.
Ah, that's awesome.
So now we can hang it up like that and paint it.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. Here's the other side.
Ah, it's so... Is that foam as well?
Yep, that is the not quite 1/4 inch foam. I think it's 3/8.
Nice.
3/8? 3/16? I don't know. Less than 1/4, but not an 8.
More Dank memes. I would agree this needs
I'm
more
not good at
memes.
following chat. Blade and Soul. That's right. I saw today that that is free to play now, or that's live now. I was thinking about trying it out just because I like trying things.
What are you working on? What are you
Wait a
working
minute,
on?
wait. Yeah. Oh. Mozu I. Oh, and on the side, oh, that's we're doing foam armor. We're making Absolute Zero from Sentinels of the Multiverse by Greater Than Games, because we are going to be over at their booth at PAX South. So I'm going to be Unity, and my husband is going to be Absolute Zero. And we chose Unity because pretty much it's all bought items. Since we only had 1 month to work on it, 2 suits of armor or 2 crazy elaborate costumes just were not going to work. And it's our 1 month foam build. We have never done armor in 1 month.
Oh, you can do it.
We're managing it. I think we'll do it. It's going to be a little close. I don't know if we'll actually get to the resin coating or not, but I hope we do because it makes it so durable. It's so shiny.
Well, it's kind of like you just decided that the whole time was going to be crunch time instead of just waiting for crunch time. It's kind of
pretty much. I don't like it. I don't like all the time crunch time. But we did get to try out the Iron Man Pepakura armor stuff, which has been interesting and complicated, but really cool results.
Nice. You almost finished one, Ashley. You just have the keyblade to make on your Kill la Kill cosplay, which was awesome. Just gotta...
Someone put on a fedora?
Dude, I don't have a fedora. I have a wall of hats, but I don't have a fedora on there.
You gotta finish your cosplay so you can go to a convention. It's fun. It's so fun cosplaying at a convention.
Okay. Okay, so she has like this funny visor. Let's see if we can start working on the visor.
So, any observations with the wire so far?
It's a pain in my dick for sure. But I like this wire because it's easy to bend. Like I can. Oh God. I can bend it with my fingers really easily. Let's see the length. I'm trying to see if it has a gauge on it. Yeah. So this is 16 gauge wire. Seems like that's gonna work really well. Just because it's easy to bend, so will be really easy to get the shape that I want, which, as we found out, is pivotable. Pivotable? I don't think that's a word. Pivotal? Yeah. To her.
It's key.
It's key. It is really important, guys, to have the shape.
When's the next TwitchCon? I see that Geek Day is trying to get a cosplay going for it.
Depends on where you are, I think.
Oh, really? They're starting more of them?
Well, they have like little, like, I guess they're just hangouts, but they're starting like all these like citywide Twitch hangouts. They have one for like Vancouver, and I think there was one in Seattle.
Because I know that I went to the actual TwitchCon.
Yeah, that one's in San Fran, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in San Francisco. By the Metreon, but not the Metreon. I don't know. I don't remember where it was. But yeah, it was fun. It was low key. Of course, I only went Friday. I had work on Saturday. Apparently, Saturday was more crowded. But it was awesome.
Nice.
I'm hoping PAX South will have a similar vibe since I know it's a lot smaller, or because it's so new.
I think I need more wire for that.
Oh my gosh, Five Nights at Freddy's I've not watched anything or played anything Five Nights at Freddy's. I am terrified of animatronics. And so the thing about, worrying about getting stopped a lot if you're in cosplay at a convention, you can always say no. You can always say, I'm sorry, not right now. I need to get somewhere real quick. I'm on a timetable. I just don't have time right now.
What's
It's okay. I've had to do it once, I think.
Oh, really?
We're just like, yeah, sure. But we're like, oh my gosh, I've got a whole box of things. I just am not putting it down because I can't actually get to the ground. No. Ah! Yeah, no Five Nights at Freddy's. Just the thought of it is just like, no.
Don't want.
I had a friend who liked to torment me at Christmas time. They used to have the aisles, like all the singing Christmas trees and all that. She would run down the aisle ahead of me, turning everything on. Like, oh, you're the worst.
So rude. That is so rude.
Just because no one's turned you down for a picture doesn't mean that you can't.
Yeah.
Most people won't. Most of the time you won't, but sometimes you're just in a hurry.
It's hard to say no. When we did Emma Frost and Jubilee, me and my buddy, at Comic-Con, there was at one point we were just like sitting and just exhausted and eating a sandwich, and even then, I didn't have the heart to be like, no, I don't really want it. Instead, we were like, do we have to stand up? And he was like, no. And we were like, okay.
I think I did have someone take a picture of me eating once. I'm just like, why?
See, that
this
to
is
me
not the picture you want.
That to me is the worst. Is the I don't mind because people are excited when they ask you and it's great. It's the I noticed you out of the corner of my eye taking a picture you didn't ask for of me, like, like adjusting myself, and there's a guy taking, like, okay.
Yeah. It's just like, dude, come on. And it's not rude to say no.
Yes.
It's really not. I mean, you're not obligated to take pictures. It's nice. It's really nice, but you do have to consider yourself first.
Yes.
It's okay.
Go have lunch. Take a breather.
Yes, everyone needs a breather. Even famous people turn people down for pictures.
I mean, to be fair, Ashley, I guess in an Emma Frost costume, he was probably like, absolutely not, you don't. Now that I think about it, because at the time I was like, that's really nice that he would just take a picture of me sitting down, being fat on the dirty convention floor. He just sat on his
it's even worse, sitting on the ground.
Yeah, we were in like a corner.
And sitting on the ground. Especially if you're not a stick figure.
Yeah, which, no ma'am.
Nope.
Great song.
Almost done with one of these. Dang it, whatever.
I agree, Ghost. That's one of my favorite things about cosplay is the variety of characters. Like, no Deadpool's the same, no one's ever the same, and then you get like cool variations like the steampunk version and the cyber and the casual and the kid version.
Darth Princess.
The Disney princesses alone, I've seen some incredible
Did you see that thing that was going around? Someone did the Disney princesses as velociraptors.
Yes! That was awesome.
It was so ridiculous. Someone should cosplay that. That'll be a feat.
Oh, that would make a great cosplay. Oh, that reminds me, last Comic-Con I met Jamie Alexander. Nice!
I don't know who that is. My inability to remember names only rivals my inability to remember faces.
That's the one thing about Comic-Con is I'm not big on celebrities. So, like, if I go, it's going to be in costume. Because I'm just not going to be like, oh yeah, that guy from that show I watch. Nice. Looking good.
There we go. You get an idea of kind of how it's going to work in my hand. I got a good grip right there.
Ooh. I like the size of it. Like, it's a good...
Yeah.
It's a good size.
I had it projected on the wall and was just like, good. That's good. All right.
That's, I think, one of the hardest things for me is getting proportions right.
That's right, Deadpool Princess.
Deadpool Princess.
I saw the Deadpool Princess. I saw the pictures of it. That was cute.
Looks like a duck.
Thor's girlfriend. You know what? I don't know.
Like Thor? Like Friendship Thor? Which... Or, like, Thor, like the actual actor, Thor. Well, not, I guess, the guy who played Thor? Who played Thor? Who did that? He's famous.
Dad of names. Yep, he is.
he's a guy.
He's a person. Lots of muscles.
Lots of muscles. The character, okay.
I hate cutting long lines because I always screw it up.
It's like a shitty visor right now.
Cosplay is so funny. Like you're working, and it's like all ugly phase up until the last week when you finally put everything together. And it's like, oh, it was doing right all along.
Yup. Think. Okay. Lady Civ. Yes, Liam. Lady Civ. Though, technically, it's Natalie Portman who's Thor's girlfriend.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, it was because it's supposed to be like Jane, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Though I always thought Lady Civ should be his girlfriend because she was cooler.
He doesn't want to be kick-ass.
What cosplay? We are making Mozu from Go Gigantic. There, I'll get you a picture. Just kidding, I'll freeze the stream. So Michelle's making Mozu's wands, and I am making Mozu's hat currently. Okay. This is for you. This is for you. Freezing my stream for you. Okay. There we go. I like freezing the stream during first world problems. That's what I feel like right now. Okay, there you go. So she's making ones, I'm making the hat, which I guess is on the UI anyway, so you... Okay.
Oh yeah, you got the hat right there, your reference image. Right there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. I need to stop pushing my hair out of my face while I have a knife in my hand.
Jesus, Michelle.
I haven't stabbed myself in the face yet.
Oh, thank you, Hi. Yeah, don't do that. Whatever Michelle's doing, don't do it.
Do as I say, not as I do. Don't gesture broadly with sharp objects in your hand.
It is a lot of work, my friend.
It's like Ace has his little fan group right there.
Oh, nice, Ghost. You liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I thought the first half of the season was kind of shaky, but then it got awesome all of a sudden.
I just want there to be no more Ward. That's all I want.
Yes.
He's a pain in the ass.
He is.
I'm also sick of all the Hydra stuff. Like, okay.
Hail Hydra!
New villain now, please. That's just me, though.
Well, I feel like the movies get all the good villains, so they can only have so much.
But there's so many Marvel villains.
There are.
There's no way they can have all of them.
I don't know. Okay. I am certainly not much of a millionaire song. Long time ago. I know, it's been a while. It feels good to be home. Home streaming. Okay.
I do want more Fitzsimmons though in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
They are just so awesome together.
I love them. I like
also, more superpowers would be nice.
Yes.
And less angsting about having superpowers. It's like, why are you freaking out about having superpowers? It should be, holy shit, I have superpowers. This is amazing.
I can make earthquakes. Like, no,
woe is me. I just want to be normal. Oh, get over yourself.
You were normal. You were bad at being normal also.
You won the lottery. Just be happy.
Enjoying my new place. I am enjoying my new place. This is it. You can see my entire apartment from this stream. Also, what are you doing? Are you in the garbage? Live? Are you live in the garbage? I'll kill you live.
Is someone trying to be sneaky?
What is it? He's in the garbage, Liam.
Luckily, my dogs are too short to get in the garbage.
God, he's supposed to be too short. Fucking worst corgi ever.
He's supposed to be corgi?
Yes, I got him from a corgi rescue even. Queen's Best Stumpy Rescue.
I guess he got all the border collie leg, huh?
I guess so. He is a garbage dog.
Oh my gosh, we almost ended up with a third puppy.
Another corgi?
Weekend. Oh yeah, it was like a corgi, either Aussie or Queensland Heeler mix.
Ooh.
I mean, he was so fat and so stumpy and adorable. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad someone else adopted you before I got here. I got to hold him, but I was like, okay, I don't need to fish out, especially not right now. But it was close. It was close.
Alright, I'm going to, and Liam, don't tell Steve this, but I'm going to a cat show next week, and I'm doing some undercover cat reporting to find out a cat that's the closest thing to hyperallergenic cats that
Good
there
luck.
is. Which I don't think they exist, because even the hairless cats have dander.
Yeah. I heard something about cats that have like Rex, something with Rex in the name. It was a long time ago when I was like in middle school maybe, because I wanted a cat. My dad was allergic.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, but what if I find one that's not allergenic? Well,
Yeah, it's something either in their dander or saliva or both.
yeah. Depends on the person, I think.
Yeah. No, Steve will die, and I'm still debating whether or not it's worth it.
He did get you an airbrush, didn't he?
It's a good point. I don't like that point, but it's a good point. I guess. Well, I mean, I already have it though, so.
But surely that gets him a little bit of leeway.
Yeah. For now. For now. Are you going to get a cat? No, I mean no. Yes. Yes, but no.
I have 2 cats, and after these 2, I'm just like done. No more litter box ever. ever again.
Oh, a Cornish Rex. Are those the Rexes you were talking about? Devon Rex and Cornish Rex apparently are.
It was something about Rexes. That's all I remembered. Like I said, it was like, oh, far too long ago.
Okay. I mean,
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. It looks like a duck. I made a duck.
I think it's progress.
Yeah, and it kind of tilts down a little bit, like it's not. Let's go ahead and see.
Remember, you don't have to get the exact shape with that alone. You could have that be the bottom of it, and then kind of add more above it to get that.
Yeah, to get that kind of
the bill shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I think otherwise it's gonna be too flat.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, don't try to like force it all into every shape ever.
Everything.
Just add more wire.
Yes, I think that's what's gonna have to happen.
All right, I want to be done cutting this out now.
Over it. Okay.
We finally built ourselves a paint rack this afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just PVC, but I've got like all my stuff hanging from it now, ready for painting all at once. It's like, yes, no more propping stuff up for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's PVC, so we can always expand it if we ever clean our garage. Look like hairless cats with a little bit of fur.
A little bit of fur.
That sounds awkward.
See, I really like hideous things, so that sounds kind of right up my alley.
Well, if you see any at the cat show, you'll be able to find out.
Yeah, I think cats are like dogs, where there's really no such thing as hyperallergenic. Like, it's just not a possible. And I agree with Liam. I think Steve wouldn't care if it made him sneeze. Alas, it makes him sneeze.
I know I read something once, like, I know like a lot of rescues and stuff, including the one that we help out with, like they'll claim certain dogs are hypoallergenic just because, like, maybe they just don't know better. I remember reading once though about how a breeder actually like took like years to breed a single hypoallergenic seeing eye dog.
Really?
For a blind man who was terribly allergic.
Oh wow.
But it took him like 36 litters or something.
That's crazy.
Some crazy number to actually get a tested hypoallergenic dog. You can get low shed, low allergy dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know about cats, but dogs you can. Like all the poodly guys.
Ugh, but who wants a doodle?
Mm-hmm.
It probably is easier to do something to Steve's immune system. I'm gonna start sneaking vitamin C into his food.
Yeah. All right.
More tape.
I love that. I think it's funny. I'm so annoyed with this. When after this, it's just gonna get harder.
It's
the easy part. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, hi, baby.
Hi. Or radiation. Or radiation.
7. 7 up.
Puppies.
Ooh. Hi, puppy. Yeah.
Aww. Stumpy puppy.
Oh, she's so stumpy. She's so stumpy.
He's so
I would let you
cute.
kiss me, but I got makeup on right now, hi. Alright.
Aww.
Alright. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, down you go.
So cute.
Thanks. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Oh, good boy. There you go. There you go. Yeah. You're so stinky, I need to give you a bath. Okay, honey. Go back downstairs.
I miss the Doge. Miss the Doge. Okay.
Your dog's everywhere.
Okay. I'm starting to give it a little 3D bumpity bumps.
Just side view done.
Yeah, nice.
That goes on the floor. You should go downstairs, puppy.
Mozu.
You should go downstairs.
I want to make Mozu's backpack too.
Yeah?
I do. It's just, it looks like a nice backpack. It's just a good quality backpack.
Just to have around
Yeah, just
everyday cosplay.
Yeah, everyday cosplay, just wear it around. Hey man, after this hat, if you think I'm not gonna wear it every day, got another thing coming.
Looks like my phone's gonna be a little bit too skinny at one part, so I'll have to add on to that. I'll worry about that later.
One step at a time.
Yeah. See. This part right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I'll probably just glue a little bit of my scrap just on top and on bottom.
Right.
In that area.
Yeah, you won't even see that once it's all painted and sanded.
Yeah. I wish I had pins right now. I need my pins. Instead, I'm just gonna hope for the best.
There you go, you got this.
I'm now tracing with my super Sharpie.
Ooh. Not gonna worry too much about things being straight, because once I sew the batting on, I'll just straighten it as I go.
And that batting will help it kind of
really make its shape, I think.
Yeah. It'll help hide any lumps, as long as you're not too crazy.
Well, that's what the tutorial suggests, is just put as much batting as you can afford on it. Like, just go bananas nuts.
Get your coupons for Joann's and just buy.
Well, you see.
And besides, you're never gonna get the wire straight.
No. No, you really can't stress about that, because you'll drive yourself into not finishing it.
And it's not worth it. It's not worth it to stress out over something like that.
Nah.
Hi. Can I have a bite of your cookie?
Okay. Oh, hola! Hi, Ninja. What's going on?
Hello, Ninja. I have been to Anime Expo.
Have not.
Not in a long time. But yeah, I went for several years. My first cosplay was actually worn at Anime Expo.
Nice. Yeah, I need to
Because
go.
I didn't sing. Love you.
Yeah, I need to get to more conventions. I've only ever been to PAX and Comic-Con. I haven't been to any of those.
I have not been to Comic-Con. We have friends who go every year.
Yeah.
We just have not tried for it. Has the registration for this year already happened?
I think pre-registration might have. I have to check my email. I think I'm gonna have cosplay ready for it, but I don't know if I'm actually getting passes, because hanging around outside is awesome.
And they have a lot of off-site stuff too.
Yeah. Michelle, who did you cosplay at Anime Expo?
I cosplayed. My first one was Kairi from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Nice.
I also did Fire Nation Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Nice.
And my I had a companion cube dress that I made as well. Yeah, that's all my Anime Expo cosplays. After that, I moved. No, I don't think I did any others. I think that's it.
Nice, Ghost. Are you gonna be in San Diego Comic Con? Are you gonna be in my neck of the woods, bro? Oh, you're talking about Anime Expo. Oh, it's not in San Diego.
Oh, I don't think I have many pictures. I'm really bad about getting pictures of myself. I still have the costume, even though I will never fit in it ever again.
Oh, really?
I was a bit skinnier then. I've also been through several different computers, so I don't know where those pictures ended up.
Thankfully, started cosplaying in the age of Instagram, so I am not want for pictures generally.
Always good. Yeah, I think that costume was the first time I decided I'm never going to use a long wig ever again. Because that tangled so bad. Although I saw that Art of Wigs has a new line that's supposed to be less tangly. But I haven't tried any of them out. You can probably find reviews on YouTube though.
Good old YouTube. I'm just gonna move this over here so you guys can actually see what's going on in my life.
Okay.
So, I would say be incredibly liberal with your tape. Just put as much tape as you need to make this feel sturdy and...
I can see that.
Yeah. Like, in the tutorial, once we're done with this, she suggests just beating the crap out of it. Just throw it around your room. Kick it a couple times. Let your dog play with it to really make sure that the wire is sturdy and it's not going to fall apart on your head the day of the convention.
Yeah, that's a hard part about convention, walking all that time.
Yeah.
Definitely for cosplay, check your shoes before you go.
Yeah.
Sucks getting blisters the first day of a 4-day convention.
Yep. Don't wear 6-inch heels.
Good
With
tip.
no backs. I showed you my Zenobia shoes, right? You saw those bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
They had no backs to them.
Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't do much walking. Just did.
Even standing is hard, though. There we go.
Nice.
Fairly symmetrical.
She has really awesome long red hair. Nice.
Convenient having your own hair for a costume.
It helps. I would always recommend dyeing your hair for a cosplay opposed to getting a wig if you have the length.
Assuming your workplace won't object.
Yes, as long as it's not something crazy. I went I got mine bleached, and the hairdresser originally didn't want to do Emma Frost white. So she did I added highlights and stuff. I was like, get rid of the highlights. It has to all be white, just like the whitest blonde you can make it. And she was like, are you serious? I was like, and I showed her Emma Frost. I was like this, damn it. And she ended up doing it, and yeah.
I'd have done a wig. I just have an old kitchen bread knife here, by the way. In case anyone is wondering what I'm doing.
Cosplay is as cheap or as expensive as you make it.
We got 2 sets for from our wedding. This was the loser.
I was gonna say, do you think that's what they had in mind, where they're like, let's get them a nice kitchen knife?
This is actually the one we registered for, too. And we're
oh, really?
Apparently it's crap. Well, we're still using it. You just gotta be careful at this stage with the foam so you don't crack it.
Damn it.
Yes, you can glue it back together if you crack it. It's just annoying. It may not quite go together the right way again.
Alright.
Cross-dress Cora. I feel like that would be fairly easy to do, too, because she's such a tomboy.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything effeminate, really.
Yeah, that'd be a really easy crossplay. Ugh. Although you still probably want to keep some elements of the hair. Because I know she has, like her little ponytail thing. And guys have long hair too. You could do a long-haired male couture.
Oh, that
Cora.
could be.
I can't even say her name right now.
Super sexy. Cora.
Like Katora. No, it's not anybody.
I haven't watched it, but I hear really great things of The Legend of Korra.
It's good, especially the last season. Because that's when it wasn't on Nickelodeon on the TV anymore. It was just released online, so they had more freedom.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, the last season especially is really good. I think Korra pissed me off a lot the first season or two.
Oh, did she?
And the ending for the first season is less than stellar, in my opinion. But, yeah, not everyone will think the same.
Getting a workout over there, huh?
Yeah, I am. I'm just cutting out the foam.
Doing a manga continuation. Nice.
Ooh, really? Awesome.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh, that's right. She does cut it short in season 3 or so. That's right. I forgot. There you go. You could do short hair crossplay Cora without bothering with the hair. I don't know how I'm getting through this long bit here.
Anyone is wondering, I am checking on my cats in the middle of the stream.
That's right, you're addicted to that now, right?
It's a problem. Except, okay, so I'm like, I literally am one fish away from getting what I want, and all they're giving me is goldfish. But I don't need goldfish, I need grayfish. Dickhead cats. Don't they know I can't buy them things if they don't give me stuff?
Someone at work is addicted to that, and she's always complaining about the white cat, the fat white cat.
Oh, Bubs! Or, what? Tubbs. Tubbs eats all your fancy food, and it's like 12 goldfish for fancy food, and then he comes and eats it all.
I think she renamed him Fat Ass. By the way, you're gonna make a mess doing this if you go with the styrofoam. Accept it.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse from here.
Okay, so what I did here is made like a baseball cap essentially, which I can then branch off. And I think I'm not gonna make it too high because it won't be feasible that way. But like maybe a good 1.5 feet, and I'll start making the arch and just start building.
Put it on your head. Let's see it.
Oh no.
Very nice, very nice. Are you gonna fill it in under the cap afterwards, so that it sits in the right spot? Yeah. Like, are you gonna fill it in on the inside, over the top of your head?
I'm gonna fill it entirely. Like, I'll be sewing batting from the outside, and then
I'm just thinking so that it doesn't like slip.
Oh, yeah. No, this will all be batting from on the inside. I'll be sewing it and then sewing it on the outside as well. So this will be an extra bit of padding. Yeah, I might even take some cloth, some of that felt, and sew it on the brim here so it sits comfortable on my head.
That's
also,
a good idea.
I think. Yeah, some kind of padding, because otherwise it's gonna be itchy or something will be a thing. And it fits just a little loose.
Which is gonna get filled anyway.
Right. So when you initially do the wire, make sure it's just a little bit loose or sits a little bit lower than you want it to, because once you start filling it in, it'll sit higher and tighter on your head.
And you won't be able to make it bigger.
Yeah, so...
And yeah, Ghost, I know that styrofoam cutting tools exist, but this is what I have.
Fun fact, me and Ashley, hi Hanako in here, we used a turkey cutter, an electric turkey cutter to get through big chunks of foam.
That would work too.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like the styrofoam knife. It's just like a little tiny...
Yeah, and it just... Nice.
My grandpa used to have one of those turkey cutters.
They're cheap too. We got it for like $12 at Walmart, and just, it worked.
I'm making progress.
Nice.
Slowly but surely.
Didn't we do this song already, MC Front a lot?
Are you doing fractals? Okay. I have not played games at all this month. My goodness.
That is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I hit Harvest Moon again like a crack addict.
I have never played that.
Don't. Life is good. I mean, it's one of the most. I've played it since like I was like 11 years old, way back in the day. love it.
Getting there.
Just cutting towards your arm. I don't. The way you were holding it, like, we're making progress, guy. Like it's a violin. Don't use your knives like violins.
Don't.
I'm dying.
I actually don't cut myself with knives very often. I got myself with a box cutter at work once.
Ooh.
And half a second before it happened, I'm like, oh, this is a bad idea. Dying Light. Oh, zombies. I don't know.
I heard it was great. I heard Dying Light was incredible, though.
Someone might get hurt. Probably me. Hopefully not. Can't afford to get hurt right now. I've got armor to finish.
Sorry, I'm making fun of you now, but I'm gonna have a sewing kit out next week, so I can't make fun of you too much, because it's all over next week.
I will admit, it is satisfying just like stabbing stuff with a big knife. Part of why I like this version, this method. Yeah, I am just.
If it's been a long day, you know.
My hand actually wasn't as close as it might seem on camera. Just so you realize.
Jesus, Michelle.
I looked at it up on camera. I'm like, oh, that's really close. I'm like, no, I'm not rude. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
Remember. Don't worry, I'm not actually endangering myself.
No Michelles were hurt or injured during this stream. So far.
I always bleed during the cosplay at some point. There's always blood, usually from pins.
Yeah.
Generally tears too, at some point.
So many tears. I want to make a cosplay kit that you could send to people, like a beginner's cosplay kit. And in it have a first aid kit and a box of tissues. Because I feel like both. Oh, playlist, where did you go? Playlist, come back.
Oh, did the music turn off?
Yeah.
I have to mute it, otherwise I can't concentrate because echoing and whatnot. Stream delay.
Well, I was rude and I didn't send you the playlist. I could have just, it's just the playlist on YouTube.
That's fine. I don't need music, I've got a knife and some styrofoam to stab.
I'm curious though, chat. What is everyone's favorite music to listen to when you're getting down and dirty with crafts and hobbies and all that? I feel like I have a playlist that music just get me really inspired to like really want to make something. Do you guys have any songs or music that gets the flow going?
I know, I watch a lot of reality shows when I'm crafting until crunch time hits and I need to pay actual attention to what I'm doing.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I listen to a lot of Colin Storm on Pandora, the Colin Storm radio, or Jonathan Colton radio.
Oh, nice.
What do you typically listen to? Ooh, we've also been listening to a lot of Critical Role.
Oh, nice!
We're on episode 10.
Really nice. Sia is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like Sia because she's very imaginative, so it's really good to just kind of zone out and just like get into this flow with her.
I love the music videos for and Alive.
Yes. especially I love titanium so much.
Yeah.
If I'm writing, I can't listen to anything with lyrics. That makes sense. I could definitely see how that would kind of impede on writing for sure.
Yeah. Not that I write. Breaking through.
Metal like Symphony X or oh, it's a good one. Pandora Station called
Downbeat Electronica.
I have to check that out because I often like to listen to things without lyrics.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Classical is my sleepy music. I'll sometimes nap to classical music, but I can't work to classical music. It makes me sleepy.
Yeah. I like music that gets me hyped. Like if I'm really excited about what I'm listening to, it tends to get me going.
I like something I can sing to.
Oh yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how this works.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
All right. Only took an hour, but we got this finally traced and on a smaller block of foam. Cannons in your classical music. Man, what are you listening to? Badass version of classical.
Some of it's pretty beady. I think.
Alright.
Like, what's the bees ones? Isn't there one that's like bees?
Bees?
Yeah, it's like really like bees.
I don't know.
They have helped me out here. Or like Flight of the Valkyries. Couldn't take a nap to Flight of the Valkyries.
Alright. Don't mind me.
1812 Overture. So I'm basically bracing this as much as I can. I'll add another wire here, and then I can add more wire to the sides here. Longer wire to start making that curve up.
I like that you didn't go for the full cone right away.
No, I think you really want a strong base, because without this base, this kind of bird cage, you're not going to have the stability to make that curve, especially because it has to be so long and huge.
Yeah.
And
is that in the tutorial too?
Yeah. If you look at Vinci's tutorial, she has a couple pictures, and it's basically the same. She does it a little different. I think she does diagonal crosses, so like this.
The extra stability?
Yeah, she makes like X's, which I might do as well. Depends on how confident I'm feeling by the end of this. So, If you are not a fan of tedium, I don't recommend this hat style. Because you really want to be tedious about getting the skeleton right and getting all the parts sturdy. And that takes a little bit of patience.
Are puppies over by you? Yeah, I see a Shanksy butt. Alright.
Are you in the couch?
Alright.
Where you at? Yes.
Getting there.
I like that
Now
thickness.
it's time to start. Yeah, it's time to start cutting the foam down. So I'm just gonna get this top shape first, and then I'm gonna bring this one in to get to figure out the thicknesses.
Nice.
And then I already know that I have to add a little bit extra on for that. And that's why it's so awesome that the cosplay kit has these cross views.
It's beautiful.
It's so handy.
Speaking of, a little clarification on the new cosplay kits. So the Mozo is not released yet. They're going to be releasing everyone all at once. But if you want to see the sneak peek on Mozo, you can check that out in our VOD on YouTube. But they're not going to be releasing it one at a time. They're going to wait till they're all done and then push it all out at the same time, which shouldn't be too far in the future. I know they're working hard on that.
And you can find the link for the YouTube down below. This is the part that gets me nervous. Because I don't want to have to fill too much.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful now.
Supposed to come undone.
And I saw this week there's going to be some exciting stuff happening with Gigantic.
Yeah.
You're a community coach, aren't you?
I am. I have my... Hold on. Here it comes.
There you go. Official community coach t-shirt. Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of nice without that. Yeah. I'm excited that they are rolling out a new character soon.
That's true. I wonder what it's going to be.
Yeah. What's happening? Well, we're working Geek, and we were just talking about the new changes, the new beta changes coming up, and them rolling out a new secret character. I think they released the silhouette.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
It reminds me, I want to try to get a approved streamer status. I need to email about that. I want to try. I don't know what I need to do, but I'm going to try.
Oh, it's really, really easy. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's reassuring.
Yeah, no, it really didn't take much at all.
Because I have the email. I saw it on Twitter. They replied to someone with the email. So I just need to do it.
Do it. I haven't been able to play Gigantic since the authorized. Yeah, I think they're doing. I can bring it up here in a second, but I know they're doing like new beta stuff, new character stuff.
And they're gonna be up 24/7, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the biggest beta news is they're going into adult beta stage.
You're growing up. Oh, it happened so fast.
Oh. Our baby's getting gigantic.
Yeah, I bet those layouts are really hard for everybody.
Yeah.
But you gotta do what you have to do to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Especially when timetables don't quite work out. And when you're structured just financially the way they are.
Yeah, it's not like they're making money per se on their game yet, so it kind of, you know. If it makes you feel better, Ghost Eye, it seems like they're doing great. I mean, this beta, 24-hour beta, I think proves that they're doing okay.
That's a huge step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have not gotten to play Gigantic since I got my new computer. Because I always work on the weekends and I get home and I'm like, I'm just gonna go take a nap.
Yeah.
And then testing's over.
Not anymore. Now you can play whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, man. Alright, so I'm just whittling down, slowly getting over to my outline. I went to this pretty quick and then regretted it, which is why I'm not doing that anymore. It's like, too stressful. Back it off, back it off.
Oh no. I might be able to actually play that. Yeah, geek. Yeah, it is hard with select server openings because you just.
Please excuse my noise.
I think that was my least favorite part about working with foam, was all the noise that it made. Yeah. Like, Warble is nice and quiet.
EVA foam's pretty good too, until you have to heat shape and Dremel and whatnot.
True. Yeah, the heat guns are always loud as hell.
Not as loud as the Dremel. By the way, if you ever have to get a Dremel for your stuff, get the plug-in Dremel. Don't get the battery-operated Dremel. It is not good enough.
Okay. No, that's good to know, because I'm gonna need one soon. Making my first armor. I'm excited.
Ooh. Let me know if you need any tips, because I'm such an expert now.
You are. You already helped me with that tip. I swear to God, like, I'd always see, like, these women with, like, just magical chess pieces, like, floating on their bodies, like Jessica Nigiri's like, oh, yeah, it's just magic. You just keep it on by magic. But I'm always like, man, there's got to be something, because you don't see any straps, generally, or, like, and you can't, like, mold it and then fit it over your shoulders and stuff, generally speaking. So I was always like, how do you...
Some people probably use spirit gum if they're like really hardcore about it.
Oh, I sweat way too much.
You could look into getting, like, you know, they have clear bra straps.
Yeah.
Or, like flesh tone elasticy stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Well, Leona's armor, like her Valkyrie, there's like shoulder pads, so that's a saving grace. I remember thinking on her first stuff. Yeah, that's possible. Kind of too big at first. Yeah, I'm gonna do Valkyrie Leona. That's my goal for Comic-Con, is to either have her or Captain Misfortune done. And I can't promise either, because I'm really lazy. But...
Our goal is to do Guild Wars 2 armor for the next PAX, assuming we can get tickets.
That's awesome.
We were searching forever to find an armor that was like full coverage. Because when we did Infinity Blade, like, no skin, absolutely no skin could be seen, and it was so cool looking.
That's awesome.
We finally found one, the Primordial Armor skin. So I think we're gonna do that. We're waiting to see. Hopefully, they're gonna release the raid armor at some point before we start crafting.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, my goal this year is to do full body armor for both of us.
I'm not huge on BlizzCon or anything, but damn if they don't make cool full body armor. Like the WoW armor, the Diablo armor always looks really cool. Like the Orc armors are always kick ass.
I just remember I played a hunter and everything was always purple. Like, I don't know. It's not like awesome purple. It was like
just crap purple, huh?
Bright purple. This doesn't. It's not intimidating.
No, purple is not intimidating.
I'm sure you could find an intimidating purple, but I think it's more a matter of circumstance to make it intimidating. But when it's
Zenobia.
Bright purple,
I'd say Zenobia is an intimidating purple.
I don't actually know that she's an intimidating purple. She's kind of like playful intimidating to me. I know she's supposed to be kind of threatening and stuff, but maybe it's just the style to me. She's just like,
well, she is.
I'm going to rip your face off.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Like, she's supposed to be a trickster. Like, okay, so the way I think about it is like, Mozo's like, haha, funny trickster, whereas like Mozo's like the Riddler. Like, you know, like, haha, maybe somebody will lose an arm, but for the most part, like, it's kind of cute. Whereas Zenobia's, haha, the hospital, like she's homicide hilarious. You know, her tricks will end in death, most certainly.
Yeah, or dismemberment.
Or dismemberment.
Another styrofoam tip, clean up as you go.
That's a really good tip. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do one more crisscross before I start making my long tips, because it's...
I wonder how purple ended up the color for royalty. Was it just the scarcity of the dye and how difficult it was to make?
Yeah, it was just they didn't... only the rich could make it until, I think it was like the 1800s. Some American figured out how to make it synthetic, and then a famous queen wore it, and that's how purple got into like the mainstream. But before that, and even in royalty, it was like pretty rare. So, and then leave it to an American to be like, I know how to make money off of this. He did. Learned that on Mysteries at the Museum.
Ooh, this is the part where you need to watch your fingers.
Yes.
I'm terrified to get to this point. I'm just like, I'm gonna hit my hand.
Oh no. Do you have like bigger like those X-Acto knives that get bigger?
I do have a box cutter, but I'm gonna use that when I am not taking off huge.
Yeah.
Because this is not a finesse tool. In case it wasn't obvious.
See, that's a good point, Ghost. It's not that it's intimidating, that purple's a very commanding color.
Alright. Getting there.
Okay. So, an important note to Mozu, it doesn't really curve that much like Lulu's hat curves. It kind of is a very gentle curve.
Where do I go from here? It's kind of like a shark fin, huh?
Yeah, it's like a very gentle slope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need another crisscross layer before I do that then, since it's straight. Because if it went back like Lulu's, like you could just let it kind of hang, like bent like this, but it doesn't sit as nicely straight.
I guess it does make sense that it doesn't curve too much. Vinod did say that her overall profile shape is like a star.
Yeah, it's very... Okay, let's do one.
Or not profile, silhouette.
Yeah.
Profile is different.
Yeah, I don't know why this is coming much more easily. When I tried to do the skeleton for the tentacles, I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to make it a stable tentacle skeleton. But this hat thing, it's like, oh yeah, of course it's like this. Of course I'm an engineer.
Well, you got all your mistakes out then.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have to start somewhere. I still think you should try that the foam tentacle stuff.
Yes, that was a really good idea. I kept looking at it, and it just for now felt too tedious for me. Like I was like, God, that is a lot of work for something I already technically finished.
Yeah, I get that.
But I do really want to go back and finish her in a completion because I would love to like take real big girl pictures and shit.
I feel like for the hard part would be the pattern because you don't want to like build it all out of something and then take it all apart and build out of the foam. I feel like the best idea would probably be to like get a crap ton of poster board or something, and just go with like tube and like fit them together into weird shapes to get like some
yeah, that movement.
Duct tape the hell out of it before you cut it apart.
It's not a bad idea, actually. It just everything just sounds like a pain in my dick when it comes to that goddamn headpiece. I mean, just in tears. That headpiece was.
I bet.
And it was so weird because I didn't expect it to be because, you know, you think like, oh, making a dress out of tentacles for sure would be the bigger nightmare.
Well, you did try something really hard. I'm not willing to try, you know, the latex stuff. So good on you for trying it at the very least.
A for effort, for sure.
But we both had hair problems.
Yeah, I mean, you alone, like, that was an incredible pull-off, I thought.
So many tears. So many tears. Thank God for Amazon Prime. Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go. Ghost really wants you to have that rose it.
I know I could. I probably could. I will admit though that I'm also somewhat wary of power tools. I feel like I'm just gonna hurt myself or ruin everything. I don't think I've barely even touched the power sanders we got, huh? It was all you. Yeah. Yep, detail sanders. Maybe we'll get one. We did just get a wood burner. My brother got us a wood burner for Christmas. I'm excited to try that out. Next Christmas, everyone might get like wood burn pictures.
Oh no, we can't change. No.
Yeah.
Hi, miss. You might surprise yourself with how much talent you have. Yeah. I know I for sure surprised myself.
And you really just got to start somewhere. You're never going to know what you can do unless you try it. I started out not knowing how to sew. Now I make my own patterns.
Yeah, it looks super easy. Yeah, sorry. We're here to craft.
No. Be polite.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's enough time for Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con, miss? Because I think San Diego, you should have enough.
Oh, you got plenty of time before San Diego comes.
Yeah. I am literally just taping wire together. And I know Michelle's a really good person to talk to about masks and helms and all that, because she's done a bunch, like, behind her is Taito's masks and stuff. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't do any, like, prosthetic-y things, though. Foam, I can give you some tips on foam. You should also probably check out WM Armory, Evil Ted on YouTube. I can't remember who else I follow. Evil Ted, though, is a great resource for foam. He has a ton of tutorials up.
Nice.
That's how we learned how to powder breastplates.
Ooh.
Also boob plate. He has a boob plate armor tutorial,
Need
which is
that.
really awesome. Because if you're going to be wearing full body armor, may as well.
Yeah,
Just, like,
might as well.
make them look good.
Well, the a lot of ones that I've seen, you get acrylic um orbs, like acrylic it's like an arch, but it's not like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. You use them to make ornaments and stuff, acrylic spheres.
Oh.
And if you get ones big enough, like they make like a perfectly round breastplate. And that was a trick I learned from this German cosplayer, whose name escapes me right now, but she's incredible with foam and using that also.
Whatever happened to that breastplate? Do you know where that is? Oh, down in the box? Okay, never mind then. I thought it came out pretty cool. Yeah, we use duct tape patterning. It's one of my favorite patterning methods, where you just basically wrap yourself in tin foil and duct tape, and then cut it off.
Yeah, I hear that works really well. Or if you have a dress form that's kind of your shape, for the most part, you can just duct tape it and then draw on the dress form, and then you just cut it out.
Yeah. That's how I do most of my armor patterning.
Nice.
It worked really well for the Issa breastplate.
Nice.
And the
Yeah.
cons were my design choices, but.
Yeah, I feel like cosplay looks really elaborate, but it's pretty bootleg at the beginning.
It's only as crazy as you make it.
Yeah.
You don't have to start from, level 10.
Yeah. But see,
You
I
can
don't
start
even.
from level 1.
I'm not even convinced that most like professional cosplayers do that. Like at this point, I'm kind of like, I'm pretty sure most people are like, yeah, duct tape works. Just gonna use this.
Glue. No, it's a super glue.
Yeah.
Although I know if you want to do competitions and stuff, you want to really make sure to pay attention to the details and
Yes.
your finishing and all that stuff. I've heard that. But for the most part, as long as it looks good on the outside, it doesn't matter what it looks like underneath.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you coated that in hot glue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hardcore. I bet you got burnt a lot. I know I would.
That's awesome. And it came out looking so good, too. There you go. Chopsticks and hot glue.
I bet you could also use like wire and florist tape and build it up from there.
Yeah. Oh, use a paintbrush to texture. Nice.
Better than using your fingers.
Oh. I think I'm gonna. Okay.
The trick right now for me is making sure I cut down and not in.
Into it. So again, you kind of want to beat this hat up as you go along to make sure everything's sturdy. Just throwing my hat. Testing.
Put it away.
Testing it.
Just rage quit. If it hasn't broken yet, you're probably doing pretty good. Oh man, at PAX we met this cosplayer who had she had a staff with a globe on the end, and it had like kind of like a gauzy material inside, so it looked all magic-y. And we saw her again like half an hour later, and someone had knocked her staff over, and the globe had broken. Oh, it was like, oh, I feel so bad for you.
That is so
It really
sad.
sucks. She made the best out of it, pulled the little gauze out so it looked like it was kind of
Oh.
magic-y, but oh, it must have been so sad. I would have flipped out on whoever did that.
Always pack a spare. I found a fun tip. Because I had this problem where Zenobia has all those accessories on her. First day, walking to the con hole, somebody knocked it off, and I had kind of just like glued them on and sewed them on, knocked them straight off. So a good alternative, and I've seen Velcro. If you're worried about parts that are going to fall off, use Velcro. And recently I saw one for magnets, heavy duty magnets for like weapons, like axe handles that you can take the handles off and then snap them back into place.
Yeah, we used
so cool
magnets to put the shield on his arm.
Awesome. Yeah. It was one of those tricks that seems so obvious and simple, but I would have never ever thought of magnets.
Just be careful about going your computers.
Oh, yes.
Magnets. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to attach stuff, but definitely anytime you go to a convention, bring a little bottle of extra paint, bring your hot glue gun, bring some super
Heavy
glue,
yep.
thread in the proper colors.
Yeah. And always see
you're going to need it.
Yes. And always see they had at Prime they had a cosplay hospital. Good old Battleborn, and that was incredible to have that.
Yeah.
The second day I took Zenobia and spent an hour and a half putting all the pieces. They had Velcro, so I Velcroed everything to my body again. They didn't have spirit glue, but I had my own, so that was okay.
They did have duct tape and super glue, though.
They did, yep. And they would even like do it for you if you're like, oh, I just need a little bit here. They would help you out. And the one girl had to put my eyelashes on because I couldn't get my eyelashes on, and she was so sweet about it. Magnets for animal ears? See, that's a great idea.
Oh, that way you could just put magnets under your wig and just go pop.
Yep.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. Why you frozen on me, huh? The stream froze for a second.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's because I have Discord up. I should maybe quit Discord and quit Steam. There we go. There we go.
I've gotten to the point where everything is a weird angle to cut at. Okay, it looks like we're back on.
We is good.
Yeah, if you don't want to have a wig permanently eared, magnets would be a good way to go about it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing a Penny Arcade Daughters of the Ironwood cosplay. I have my old Katara wig still. I'm like, I could curl the heck out of that and add a whole bunch of flowers. It'd be awesome.
Oh, that would be so cool.
But it'd be a wig again. But I really want to do it. Every time I see the flower section at Joann's or Michael's, I'm just like, I think the hardest part, though, would be picking the right flower for me.
Yeah. Just agonizing over it.
Especially since flowers have meaning. Do I go for something dramatic? Do I go for something happy? And a lot of the dramatic ones are kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
And you probably want to go with a forest flower since it's a forest setting.
Or you can go for something out of place. I think that could be beautiful too. So maybe
or you could just go to the store and go like, "That's a pretty flower."
I like your flowers.
I'm going with that one. No one's gonna tell me otherwise. Which would probably actually be the best way to do it.
Yes.
Let's be honest here. Just pick what you like. I should just do that. Styrofoam everywhere. I hate how the styrofoam sticks to me.
Oh yeah, no, that's a nightmare. I mean, we're still, every once in a while, I'll find from Hayaneko's sword, I'll just find random bits of styrofoam under the couch or...
Alright.
And also, when you're doing this, her hat gets kind of smaller, so you want to make sure you start out fat and very slowly go thinner. Though it stays pretty fat, like it never really gets thin, but it does get slimmer as you go up.
So if you cosplayed Mozu, would you do the backpack or would you leave it out?
I would do it. I think it's one of those parts of her that's, you know, maybe not as iconic as the hat and ears, but it's where she stores all her wands, so you could just fill it with wands sticking out, which is what she has in most of her pictures, like all her loot. And I think her loot bag is really important.
Would you make it so you could take it off then, or would you leave it on permanently so you could attach the tail to it to keep the tail up? Because that's kind of my question for me. It's like,
I think I would make it a functional backpack.
Yeah, because you want something you can put stuff in.
Yeah. I think the more functional you make a cosplay, the better off you'll be in a lot of ways. You know, if you, for example,
Never underestimate the value of pockets.
Right. If you make a shield, you could always attach a bag on the other side of your shield, or little nooks and crannies in your armor, someplace where you could keep your, you know, your wallet, your money, because you know you're cosplaying at these cons, but you also have a lot of crap, you know, and you know if you buy stuff, and that's something you have to consider as well. So I think I would
go back later and buy it when you're in plain clothes.
Yes, when you're in civilian clothes. If you have that kind of willpower, which God bless if you do.
Or have a friend who's not cosplaying.
Yes. Who's willing to put up with you in costume.
A sympathetic girlfriend or boyfriend who's just not interested in dressing up. That could work too.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, because I feel like if you made steam-filled bathroom.
Cling-free laundry stuff's a good idea, also.
Good tips.
Ghost knows where it's at.
A little too late for right now. And I'm probably just going to say, screw it, I'm just going to suffer. But
alright, Liam, have fun!
I will remember that.
Don't lose.
Right. Bye, Baron. Good luck.
But yeah, no, I think I would make it a functional backpack, and it looks like, now when I look at her, she has her V-neck, that leather V-neck, but it looks like it goes around to the back of her.
It goes over and it goes under her arms. It's kind of like a little jacket.
But yeah, it's on like her back too, so I would maybe even attach the tail to that leather piece instead of the backpack.
But if you have the backpack on, you'd have to kind of finagle it so that you don't interfere with the connection to the tail.
Well, if you put it underneath, I'm trying to, let's see.
Because the tail goes up so high. Sorry, this is something I was thinking about today, and I could not figure out a good way to do it.
But it comes out a little first, and then goes up, so you could have it be a little down, like a zigzag, so you have it go down and then up.
I'm thinking about something to secure it to you so that when it's waving around, it's not just going to go...
You could.
Because I was thinking like fishing line to a harness.
I was about to say fishing line to the back of the blue, or even a little hook onto the backpack that you could unhook. And you just make the tail sturdy enough where it can stand on its own, but you can also take it off. Yes.
I think one of the harder parts of Mozu is like that tail.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a fishing line, even in the just the middle of it, would work. Because I'd be worried about it swaying side to side as you
Yeah.
walked.
Well, that's another reason why it'd be the fishing line up here, but it'd still be secured to you down here.
Yeah, yeah.
You want it kind of waving just to add interest and motion, because tails they're not just like that. You know, they move.
Yeah, you want a little movement, but you don't
But
want
you
to.
can also always do like a 2-point connection.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad
You want
idea.
it more stable.
It looks like it'd be bouncy.
Yeah.
I know when you play, her tail's all over the place.
I'm really bad about keeping my stuff on camera.
Let's see, if you put the backpack... Put on the backpack, though, you can just take the backpack off when you sit down. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think a functional backpack would be the best way to go.
Probably good to have a friend, though, too, who could unhook it from the tail.
Yes, I always recommend having
Unless
a
you're
friend.
flexible, because I'm not. I'm just like, yeah, I can't reach that.
Can't do it.
But if you are actually as flexible as a normal person, I'd be able to do it on your own. Alright.
Okay, I think we're just about ready to start curving this bad boy. How do I make that volume thing go away?
I'm like not breathing right now. Every time I'm cutting, I'm like, don't screw it up. Whatever you do.
Like a monkey, but maybe not that long. Like a monkey. Ghost has...
And if you guys have any kind of general or Mozu specific cosplay questions while we're doing this, feel free to ask.
Yes.
We enjoy doing this. That is why we are here, and we would like to help you. Any
Yeah.
questions you have.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, big puppy yawn.
I wish I was ambidextrous.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
It would be so handy right now.
What's your dream cosplay if you had unlimited time and funds? Shell.
I don't know right now. I did see somebody making this really beautiful 3D printed armor. It was like all intricate and lacy and stuff. Probably something crazy like that. Something with wings. Because I love the wing. I love cosplays with wings, but it's too much of a pain in the butt to do it myself. And I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna run into everyone. What's yours?
It's a really tough question. All of them? The first one that comes to mind is from an anime called Magi. I don't know if anyone's seen Magi here, but it's based off of like Aladdin lore, and there's this one character who like can summon this blue dragon water armor, and it's so cool, and it's like this long spear. It is so beautiful. Let's see if I can break this. Magi. Have you ever seen Heaven's Wheel armor? I haven't. Yeah, do you know the princess, like the really bratty princess who's in love with Sinbad? Yeah, her special armor. And even her regular outfit is beautiful.
Oh yeah, that Heaven's Wheel armor is amazing. That's some pretty cool stuff.
You'll have to link the picture because I have not seen it.
I read, or yeah, I read that far, and then I stopped shortly afterwards when I got busy and just never got back into it. What did I cosplay? I don't know. I'm reading Otoyo Monogatari right now. It's by the person who did Emma.
Okay.
And it's all set in like nomadic Middle Eastern, not Middle Eastern. I don't even know where they are right now. Maybe it is Middle Eastern, like between Russia and Egypt, somewhere in there.
Right.
And it's like all this beautiful embroidered tribal like costume stuff, and it's like layers upon layers of just embroidery. And it's like, oh,
that's
man.
awesome. See, that's something that I would love to do. But I feel like embroidery is one of the most tedious, like you'd be working on that for so long.
Or the machines are so expensive.
Yes, that also. Nice, what are you doing?
I'm still thinking. My mind is blank right now on a specific.
Okay, I think now we're finally gonna add the bend.
I forgot, did you watch One Punch Man?
I haven't yet. Steve finished it and I haven't. I've watched over his shoulder and it looks hilarious, but I haven't.
One Punch Man.
I know.
It's amazing. Everyone I know who watches the anime, I'm just like, have you watched it?
Have you?
One Punch Man? You should watch it.
Oh my god, though, I have seen, did you see the guy that recreated the intro in MS Paint?
No. I saw the guy who did the cups, like the rotating coffee
Oh,
cups.
see, I haven't seen, oh, that sounds incredible! When this stream's over, because it'll break my stream, I'll have to send you the link. You send me the cups and I'll send you MS Paint.
I have to find it again. I don't remember where I saw it. I'm not even holding the handle. I'm just like holding the blade.
Jesus, I can't watch you work! What the hell?
Oh, that's a bread knife. It's not like it's got a solid blade.
So I keep seeing that. I keep seeing Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix, but not ever actually watching it so far.
I think I watched the first 2 episodes and decided it was too harem for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm really sad that I can't seem to find season 3 of like The World God Only Knows, which is super harem, but it's like really, that's just what it's about. But I can't find season 3. It's not on Hulu. It's not on Crunchyroll. It's like, where?
Is it out yet at all?
Season 4 is out.
Oh.
I watched season 4 and it's like I missed something.
It's really
but
funny.
I can't find season 3. We've been watching Haikyuu. Haikyuu is really good. It's about volleyball.
Nice. Yeah, there is a lot of really good anime coming out. I know Gate just came out that's on Crunchyroll with season 2, I believe.
Which one?
Gate.
Gate, that's right.
Oh, so good.
I want season 2 of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
I have to watch that. That sounded hilarious.
You should watch it. It's on Crunchyroll. It's really good. It's a bit harem-y, but it's not like
It's not too bad.
It's not stupid near me.
Why? Why would this happen? Stop it. Why or no?
What happened?
Wire is a lot like yarn, where you'll look down and it's entangled itself without being touched somehow. Like,
Ugh, I spent like 3 days untangling yarn.
oh, that's not okay.
Like 2 months ago, it was like 3 whole days. I had to cut it sometimes too because I just could not get it out.
Oh no. I'll do that. I'll just make new ends to it.
I haven't tried Kuroko no Basque. Basque? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, I wasn't into sports anime either. Then we tried Yoapeta. And then that was really good at first, but then towards the end it was just like, you took a season and a half for one race. That was a bit too long.
Yeah, no, you can't DBZ a sports anime, I don't think.
We started watching Haikyuu in the middle of that. And the first couple episodes were like, oh, it's not as good as Yoapeta. And then afterwards, like, oh my gosh, it's so much better. Yoapeta is still good. It's still enjoyable, especially the first season. And of course, like the last couple of episodes. It's so exciting. Who's gonna win? But no, Haikyuu's really good. I don't know that I can bring myself to watch a basketball one. Just like I'm not gonna watch any baseball anime. Because I can't stand baseball.
There's a boxing one that was supposed to be really good too.
Dragon Ball Z basketball.
Oh, that does sound hilarious.
Alright. See, we're getting there.
Nice! Nice.
Not worrying at all about this side yet. Just don't. Just don't.
Just don't worry.
Get this done first.
One step at a time. I am shocked at how much progress we've gotten though in the last 2 hours.
Well, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I've done this before. I did carve a portal gun. I've carved 3 portal guns out of foam, actually, now that I think about it.
But I know, generally, like, even, like, crocheting and stuff that I've done 1,000 times, like, if I'm alone, I'll get up and I'll eat pie, which, oh god, I want to get up and eat pie. I'll watch TV, I'll text a lot more, like, but there's something about working with a friend that you really can sit down and, like, focus.
Yeah. Yep, it's true. My problem with crochet is that whenever I'm doing it, for some reason, I always get in the mood to watch Korean dramas. I'm like, I can't do subtitles and crochet at the same time.
No, you can't. I can't. No
Such a
Japanese.
dilemma. All right, so I'm gonna leave this for the moment. This part I'm nervous about because it's so long and skinny.
Yeah.
This is going to break at some point. I am just accepting that now. This is going to break at some point. I'll have to glue it back together. Pie does sound good right now.
Oh, yeah. Got some apple pie in the fridge.
I'm hungry. We haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, no. I'm here for pie. Hi, Kiwi. I will get you some apple pie. Julian apple pie, the best apple pie in the whole world.
I don't know. You haven't tasted my husband's apple pie.
Oh. Does he make the crust and everything?
He used to. He used to do it, and then we got lazy. But his crust is so good. It's like his great aunt's recipe. So it's like tried and true. It's so good. PVC weapons. Generally for conventions, the thing is that they don't allow anything bladed, nothing too sharp, so nothing too pointy, and nothing that can fire projectiles.
Don't
Also,
make a real weapon.
Yes, don't make a real weapon, but also if you use a Nerf weapon, like if you mod a Nerf weapon, you want to make sure to completely deactivate it. They just don't want anything that can actually fire. Same thing for, excuse me, if you do a bow, just like don't put a string on it a bunch of the time, because they just, and if you have a quiver, just do like the arrows and like have them glued down at the bottom, because they just no projectiles that could get you, could lose you your weapon for a bit, or you might have to go back to your hotel room and put it away. But yeah, you could do PVC. I'd considered doing using wood, but I'm going for the kind of the cheap route with this one. Because my other thought was like, I could totally cast one. Totally do it. Just like build it out of clay because it's symmetrical, and like do a resin cast. Oh, it'd be so awesome. But no, I went the cheap route with this one. Maybe I'll do something more expensive later on, maybe. But
sometimes that's how you gotta do it. Sometimes that's how you gotta do it.
Yep.
What about to staff skills?
Bow staff skills?
Oh, bow staff skills. There you go.
Chances are they're not going to want you doing anything crazy inside. But if you're outside, like in a park or something, where you're taking pictures for a photographer, that's probably fine. But just don't go nuts inside in a crowded space. You're going to get kicked out. You're going to hit someone. That's just common sense. But if you have bow staff skills and your character has a staff, yeah, be awesome, look cool. Just be safe. And every convention is different with the rules. I know at PAX one year I saw someone walking around with like this 10-foot banner.
Really?
Yeah, it was huge. They were all dressed up in armor, like they had this banner thing. Like, why? That has to be incredibly inconvenient. It's like, okay, I could see doing like
a little one.
A 6-foot banner maybe, but you went for the full 10-foot banner, and I just don't know why.
Dedication, I guess.
I know common sense is hard for some people. I'm one of them. But you can do it if you try.
It's a lot of work. Alright. Such tape. Common sense, I'm lost.
I'm getting to the skinny bits now and it's making me nervous.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
If I don't got this, I have glue.
Yep, there you go.
If ever there was a house of glue, this is it.
50-foot summoning scroll. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. That is hardcore. How would you even manage that? Wow. I feel like I'd do like this much scroll and then a big roll. Just like, here's a tube. Cap the ends and then put this paper off of it. I think that's about as far as I'd be willing to go.
Dedication.
Yeah, that is dedication. Props to that guy for going that far. I wouldn't. I still have not made repairs to my wig, my Ashling wig.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, no, you live in a box now.
Yeah.
I just can't look at you anymore.
Yeah, Zenobia's in my closet. I I was making little snowmen for Christmas, and I needed polyfill, and I pulled out some of the polyfill from her tentacles because I needed it. Yeah.
Yeah. If we wear those costumes again, I think we're gonna have to remake the Kador armor.
Honestly, I'm waiting till the skins are officially out, and maybe I'll just do a new skin of Zenobia instead of going back.
I don't think I could do an Ashling skin because I know that the one they released, the kind of the Halloween one,
Yeah.
it's more fitted, and it's just like, well, I'm not a child. I could
feel
do
like-
grown-up Ashling.
Yeah.
I guess that would be an option.
You know, that would be a really cool cosplay if you had like a kid, like a niece or your own child to do like before all that, like have a living Cador, a young Aisling, and like whatever
That
you
would
think
be
her mom looks
get
like.
them to do it, though. Depending on the age of the kid.
The little
they're
girl,
not gonna
yeah.
put up as much.
True. I think the wig might be hard, but if you did like a flat wig, because if it's in like the past, maybe she had a
Or no.
ponytail.
You could do like something cute, like a
Yeah.
hoodie with kind of like just a fleece or
Yeah.
like just a flat kind of like that outline with all like
Oh,
the
there you go.
sticky details, kind of like a little
Oh.
cape or something.
That'd be really cute.
I feel like you could manage something that a kid would put up with as
Yeah,
long
yeah.
as the color's not too hot.
And if it's older, like, you know, like an 8 to 12-year-old, like a 12-year-old would put up more
12-year-old you could probably
Yeah.
manage. 8 years old, I don't know. I just don't have too much experience with children, but
Yeah.
it's like at 8 years old, it's like, I don't know. You're still kind of fussy.
Yeah, it depends on the kid, I think. But I like the idea of doing a before. Like, we don't know what happened to her mom. Like, who knows where she's in the pictures? Like a happy family portrait version of Aisling.
You know, those people who make the fursuits for conventions are pretty hardcore too.
Yes.
Oh, you must be dying.
Yep.
I know armor gets really hot, but
A whole
Fur.
fursuit. Well, if there's one group of people who are maybe the most dedicated, it's probably furries. They are dedicated to that. Through and through. It's very impressive.
Those stormtrooper cosplayers are pretty dedicated too.
Yeah. Well, they have like a whole guild and stuff.
Yeah. The 401st or something?
Yeah, I think it's something to that effect.
We met one at PAX who actually had like a comm system set up in his armor.
Shut up. That's incredible.
It was really cool. Like even sounded like a stormtrooper.
Favorite games. Michelle, what's your favorite game?
My favorite
Good
game. Portal.
Alright. Good choice. Mine, hands down, bar none, Baldur's Gate Shadows of to this day. With Boo the Space Hamster, followed shortly, I think, by Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and Harvest Moon. There's a bit of a theme there, though, I think.
Oh, when I was younger, I loved Chrono Cross. Even though I never finished it because I lost my memory card,
Oh, no.
I could watch the cutscenes for forever.
Forever.
Especially the intro.
That's how I feel about Final Fantasy VIII. Like, it still looks so beautiful to me.
That was on that memory card too.
Oh no!
And I was so close to the end. Oh, I was on like the second to last major boss in Chrono Cross. And I could not beat it. And then I just don't know what the memory card went. Whoops, smashing this a bit. Oh.
What about you, Kiwi? What's your favorite game?
Oh, how do I carve this when I'm not left-handed?
Uh-oh. Become left-handed.
I've tried, it doesn't work. I can write upside down easier than I can write left-handed.
I mean, that's impressive in of itself. Alright. We have a form now. That's exciting.
That's looking like a Mozu hat.
Looking like a Mozu hat. I still think it curves a little too dramatic. It depends, though. Her concept art, it doesn't curve, but in-game models, it curves.
Because she's moving, huh?
Yeah, I think it just needs to be just a little straighter. Like this, instead of like that. So, I have to just... I think if I just move this one down a little bit...
Yeah.
If I can. I mean, I really went to town on the tape. I suppose I can cut it. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I did have a friend in high school who was left-handed who could not for the life of her learn how to crochet because everyone tried to teach her right-handed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't we
But surely you can figure out how to... Surely there's ways to just do it left-handed. Surely.
If there is, I don't know it.
This hand just doesn't work properly. I think at it. I'm like, do this.
Just do it.
Nope.
Let's see. Left-handed person, I promise you, you're better off right-handed if you're into crafts. Yeah, that's true. Doom. I just love guns and killing demons. Nice. Doom's a really good choice. I like Doom. I'm not huge into those kinds of games, but I did really enjoy Doom.
I'm really bad at shooters because I can't aim.
It's hard.
I think that's gonna be my problem with Gigantic. It's just like, I can't aim.
It's, yeah, it is basically a shooter in a lot of aspects. Yeah.
Oh, scissors are hard. That sucks. Scissors are so useful. I stopped breathing again because this is getting thin.
Oh no.
Pro tip, breathe. How you doing? Alright. Oh man. By the way, I can't find the compass. I don't know where it went. The compass. I don't know where it went.
Hello! Hi, greeting to you as well,
Hello.
my friend. making props from the character Mozu. Yeah, wands and hats and wands and hats. Greetings.
Alright. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm sure that one of those electric knives that someone was mentioning earlier would be so handy for this, but I'm afraid it would just go through the whole thing like butter. Really? I swear I would have sworn people made left-handed scissors.
By now, in this day and age.
Unfortunate.
Alright. Frontalot, you're getting a little...
Getting bored of Frontalot?
Well, some of his songs are, like, really good, and some of them, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Oh, it's more like a drill bit? What's more like a drill bit? Oh, the electric knife you see? Now for the fiddly bits. Yeah, I really like this bread knife because it just like can shave gently and just taking huge chunks out.
You can go as fast or as slow as you want, I imagine.
Yeah. As long as you're careful.
Which you are!
I'm super careful. I am the most careful. You see the safety skills right here? I am so concentrating on safety right now.
You hold it vertically and it spins really fast. Ah!
Hmm.
They speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish! Well, I'm learning Spanish, my friend.
I should speak Spanish, but I don't. I tried. I tried to learn Spanish.
I know, buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? Bien. I can greet in the morning.
When I worked at Disneyland, as long as I was somewhere in Fantasyland, I could direct people to the bathrooms.
Oh, what is bathrooms?
I'd be like, all right, I know the Spanish for this. Like, a la izquierda de los tazos. There, go over that way.
I know.
The teacups.
By the like the bathrooms would be in Spanish, but teacups would be
Like, I got
by
cups.
teacups.
I could do cups. So I knew that much, so but if I wasn't in Fantasyland, I couldn't do it. Just like that way. Of course, it didn't help that I'd be like, yeah, a la derecha. And I'm like, oh, I'm pointing left.
I know a lot of dirty words.
Hmm?
I know a lot of dirty Spanish words.
I actually took like 4 years of Spanish in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I took the AP test, or the test to get into the AP class, and I passed it, but then it was just like, you know what? In the middle of that essay, I couldn't remember the word for river. I made up some stuff. I'm like, el agua que corre. I'm just like, yeah, the water that runs. Sure.
The water that runs.
And I got bonus points for creativity. I'm like, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this.
Maybe Spanish, not so much.
I will not pass this class.
I think I finally got this to the curvage I want.
Looking wandy.
Ooh, that's looking super wandy. El agua, I say no agua, that's water.
Yeah.
Spanish is pretty useful. I'm more into learning Japanese. Yeah, a lot of people really like Japanese.
Yeah. I want to learn Japanese.
Being so close to the border, it behooves me to know a lot of Spanish.
Yeah. I had 3 Spanish-speaking grandparents. That's why I tried. It just didn't stick.
It didn't stick. I feel like right now, Mandarin's a real pain in the ass, but I feel like that's a really useful language to know because they're powerhouses. Spanish is really important to know. If you're up by Seattle, maybe French for Canada.
Yeah, if you're anywhere
Canadian.
up in Canada, huh?
Yeah.
I don't see Italian being too useful. At least not on this coast. Maybe on the East Coast it'd be more useful. I just don't know.
No, Italian Americans don't know much Italian.
But yeah, Spanish can be pretty useful because even if you go like to Spain, like it's not exactly the same.
It's enough though.
But it's enough. My dad was the star of the tour group when my parents went to Spain because he speaks Mexican Spanish. And it's not exactly the same, but he could actually, like, you know, get the waiter's attention. Like, they pay attention to him because he could speak some form of Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, Hindi. Pretty cool, too.
2017, going to India.
What?
Going to India, hype. It is my dream. So I should learn a little bit of Hindi as well, I think.
So why are you going to India?
Because I have to.
That works.
I don't know how else to explain it, but ever since I was a little girl, I had to go. So 2017, 2 weeks in India is the plan.
I hope you have fun.
Yeah, me too. It is a dangerous country, but I'm super excited.
I have heard.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are safer areas, though.
I don't want it. The route that I would take, what was it? It ended up in the mountains. I'll have to look exactly, but I basically want to travel from one end to another. Going through like Dubai and eventually ending up, I think the Himalayas. Eventually, yeah, just kind of going from one point to the other is the plan.
All right, there we go.
Beautiful.
Now the hard part. I really want to go to Japan. I also want to go to Australia to go to the Australia Zoo.
I have a buddy who's gone there like 4 times. She loves Japan to pieces.
I have friends who've gone. And I want to go. It's like I don't want to go without someone who can speak Japanese.
Yeah.
I just don't have a head for languages. So I'm not going to be the one to speak Japanese. But yeah, I had friends go and they went to the aquarium that has the whale sharks.
That's cool.
I want to go there.
That is incredible. Well, you know, if you ever end up in Southern Cal, if you cross the border down by LA Bay, there's wild Whale sharks that'll come up right into the bay that you can go kayaking.
Really?
Yeah, my boss has these incredible pictures of her in the kayak, and they're just everywhere, like 20-foot beasts.
Well, that's awesome. That's looking very hatty. Have you
Yes.
tried it on recently?
I should try it on. Not recently. I'm sure it doesn't fit anymore, but we didn't say it had to be functioning, right?
No. We didn't say that.
Let me see.
It's not uncommon in cosplay to rebuild things multiple times. I'm not sure if you should throw it on the ground again. That might be a bit much
I'm
for
gonna.
the
It stayed together. That's exciting.
Yay!
I'll leave the hat. Don't go. No, I'm going. I have to go. I'm going. You can't stop me, Kiwi. Marches. Okay. So it does fit. It's not very comfortable.
That would be a good way to build a Marge Simpson wig.
Oh yeah. I basically
Morella
started
fan.
it. Yeah. You would just have to keep making the pillars that are inside instead of arching it. Yeah.
I feel like you could either dye polyfill and bunch it on, or you could get like a whole bunch of big bombs and like glue it.
Oh my god. I want to be Marge. I'm taking this apart. We're making Marge.
You should look up God Save the Queen cosplay. She did Marge Simpson.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my god. And we have
She's,
an airbrush now.
Huh?
We have an airbrush now for the makeup. Oh, it would be perfect.
Yeah. They were yellow and everything.
That's so cool. Did she have like a whole group?
Amazing work. Hmm?
Did she have like a whole group doing Simpsons?
No, I think it was just her.
That's cool.
But she does awesome work. She also did Claymore
Oh.
along with Vulpin props. He made the sword and she did the armor, and I think he did some of the airbrushing and stuff. I think he did the armor. I don't know.
That's cool.
Really cool stuff.
Oh, it's another one that would make a cool cosplay. Saber from oh god, why with my memory today? With Archer and Saber, the Gauntlet.
Fate's Day Night?
Yes! Fate's Day Night. That would be a fun one.
That dress.
Yeah. I have a thing for armor dresses, I suppose.
I'm in love with hoop skirts now for costumes.
Yes!
I tried the petticoat thing. Oh, hoop skirts are the way to go.
Oh, yes. Much cooler, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot lighter, too.
Yes.
By the way, now I have this sitting off the edge so I don't accidentally snap it right here.
Oh, no. I was so anxious for you.
I have to. Oh man, it's almost 10 already.
Yeah. Alright. And I think this is just about done.
What? Yeah. You might want to cut the fish too. Yeah. You want to cut it at angles so the skin's not just on the edge. We're making teriyaki salmon tonight.
Oh, yum. Jealous.
Huh?
So jealous.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, goes to sleep. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. I'll often set alarms for myself like every hour when I'm cosplaying
Yeah.
and stuff. Because otherwise, it's just like, oh, it was noon and now it's dark.
Yeah, and you forget to eat and you forget to drink. You
Yeah.
forget everything. They're
All
just
right, well, have a good night, Ghost Eye. Hopefully,
all right.
you'll join us again next week.
Yes, good night. Yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday. So, and we're almost finishing up anyway because we're out of here at like 10
Yeah.
because we have to eat and drink.
I've got armor to get back to.
I have to go to sleep. I'll be honest, I'm usually in bed by like 9:30. I'm such a wuss.
Probably for the best.
Sort of.
I'm not certain if I'll be able to work on this at all in between streams, so I might just be right here again next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Carving
No
and standing.
rush. Yeah. Check on my kitties. Look, I have a problem, okay?
At least you admit it. That's the first step.
It certainly is a step. Oh, kitty buttholes! Ah, so cute.
Did you say kitty butthole?
Yeah, have you seen? Okay, alright, we're gonna do this. We're doing this right now. Which, I have a really good kitty butthole somewhere. Where are you? Sunny? I think I have Sunny's. There we go.
All I see is
hold
white.
on, hold
Oh,
on.
there we go.
Give it a second.
It's all kitty butts.
It's kitty butts. Wow, I took a lot of kitty butts. Obsessed! Anyway, so cosplay is what we're here for.
I can do this. Yeah.
I mean, it fits when I have my headset on. So oh, that looks great.
Oh, sleepy puppies. Are they hungry? He got up. He must be hungry. Are you hungry? Yeah. Oh, little boy. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. I'll be done soon.
So I think for her side things on her hat, I think I'm just gonna make them out of like just 2 pieces of fabric and just fill it with a little polyfill.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You don't want to bother with that on the wire. It's a detail. That's
Yeah.
structural.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Deep breaths.
Foam is
Ooh, I
exhausting.
almost got myself right there.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, Michelle, you can't do that.
I can't stop me.
Michelle's been giving me a heart attack all night.
I've been giving myself a heart attack all night.
Okay. beautiful.
Now my hands are cramping.
Oh, I bet. Do you need a break? It's only 15 minutes.
I've only got 15 more minutes, then I eat, and then I go paint glue on the phone.
Oh, boo! Take a handbrake. Yeah, thanks, bro.
We're doing our best.
Gotta shake it off.
By the way, I saw that you like 2 Bieber songs.
Oh God, they're so good, Michelle. Michelle, they're so good. I'm gonna put them on right now, and everyone's gonna have to listen to Bieber in this stream. It's good. It's just, oh God. Sorry is so good, and Love Yourself is so good.
I'll admit, I don't think I can think of you the same way. Now that you like Bieber songs.
Have you heard either of those songs?
I don't listen to Bieber.
Oh, you're gonna! That's it.
He doesn't pop up on the Jonathan Colton radio. That's why.
You goddamn hipster.
It's more like I just listen to the same music over and over and over forever until I know all the words, and then I forget them, and then I have to do it again. Unless it's sad songs. I can remember the words to sad songs.
Oh,
I'm such a downer.
a Debbie down. That's why, I'm Sorry by Justin Bieber is a very upbeat song.
I'm sure he does good music. I'm sure he does.
No, he doesn't. Don't say, I wouldn't go that far. But I really like those 2 songs. Let's not get crazy. I think I'm gonna do one more support wire. And that'll be that.
Oh, I'm so gonna snap this.
We're good.
My goal for the next 14 minutes is to get this card.
You can do it.
Without cutting myself. I should add that. I don't typically cut myself with knives, but when I do, Now burns, on the other hand, that happens all the time.
Every time. Working with hot glue guns is a nightmare.
I got a scar right here from the oven.
Oh, Jesus.
Burned myself on the oven.
Who does that?
It doesn't help that I scar super easy too, so they last forever. Good old Oliver. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's starting to flex.
Looks like a banana. Nerds!
Yeah.
True.
It's
True.
true.
Oh, God.
So the best people I know are nerds. So.
Am I still considered a nerd even though I like 2 Justin Bieber songs?
Huh?
Said, do I still count as a nerd even though I like 2 Justin Bieber songs?
Can't be 100% nerd all the time.
Wow, cold answer. Cold as ice. Wow. This just in. Michelle is ice cold.
Maybe that's why my feet are always cold.
That's probably comes from your heart.
From the inside. My true nature coming through. I'm almost there.
When it hasn't snapped in half yet.
No, not
looking
yet.
Good. No, it's looking good.
Wait till next week.
If
First 5 minutes, snap. All right. Good.
Nice.
Whew.
It's beautiful.
I can do it. 9 more minutes.
Ooh. I'm losing strength in my arms. It's getting harder and harder to cut wire.
Oh. How heavy duty are your wire cutters?
Oh, rusted? They're like...
They do look pretty heavy duty, but yeah,
Yeah.
that rust, that'll get you.
Yeah, no, they're old. They are not...
Alright, now I just have the point.
Got this.
I gotta clean this up, but I don't have time. I don't have time.
You have time. Oh, you have a banana. Is there a cat? Oh. There's a cat toy, dog toy. It looks like something dead in my apartment. Oh god.
Concentrating. I think we've both made pretty good progress tonight, though.
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, this... Alright, Alright, time to beat it up, though. I'm gonna beat it up.
I feel like you're rage quitting every time you do that.
I'm too old for that. Ow.
What did you do?
Ow. I did an elbow slam. I didn't make it. What's this? Come here. Can I take some?
Alright, guys. I think I did it. Got a little skinny in the back here, but that's okay because it's
Alright.
little anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And I am not even touching this until later.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to
needs
cut
get
that out.
cut out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I slim this down.
Geek Fade!
Yeah!
Oh! You did it! You did it! Oh, that is beautiful. We got one, and we got hats, and we got dogs. Are you eating wire? Is your life now? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to abuse the hat, for the record. If you make one of these, you abuse it to make sure that it doesn't break. Because if you can elbow drop it, it's not going to fall apart on your head in the middle of a convention. So throw it. Just throw it. Whatever. Who even needs a hat? What kind of monkey wears a hat anyway, Vinard? Vinod?
Ooh, shiny. He's showing me his, what is it? Norn something or other? Norn Berserker.
Is it beautiful?
Yes, very shiny.
Okay. We're gonna put on Justin Bieber. We're going away with Justin Bieber.
Well, I have the sound muted, so I still will have listened to Justin Bieber.
You're gonna click that link. Click it! It's so good!
This is just how this table is now.
It's just, that's its life.
In styrofoam. This is how it lives now. This is how I live now.
Yeah,
Covered
you're
in styrofoam.
covered in styrofoam. That's your life. Your decisions brought you here.
This is my life. Oh wait, the paper towels. Thank you. Amazing what you can do with a bread knife.
Yeah, you do a lot with that bread knife.
I
Good
like
old
the big
bread
one. I
knife.
have a smaller serrated knife, but I always go with the big one. And then next week will be a lot of sandpaper, I think.
Yeah, sandpaper. I totally believe that won't be tedious for 3 hours.
At least I have time that maybe I can find my sanding stick again, because that would be slightly easier.
Ooh, I would say so. I think I'm going to use this beer box as a spare wire box. You helping? You're so helpful.
By the way, you will be so much happier, you guys, if you clean up as you go.
Yes.
Don't leave this for tomorrow.
Don't do it.
It'll pile up faster than you think.